my work as a leadership coach, I have an inner calling to work with leaders on change and in change. Part of that calling comes from knowing how deeply vulnerable people can feel in times of change, how easily we become lost, overwhelmed. And part of it comes from seeing how leadership models and advice, even with the best intentions, have often gotten change wrong. At the heart of being an inhabitant of this world is that change is everywhere. It is one of the truthiest truths. And yet for all of its constancy, most of us don't know how to truly see it, know it, be with it. And this can lead us to suffer and change, to shut down, burn out, or disconnect from ourselves or others. So how do we begin to see, know, and be with change? Many paths up the mountain, but one place to start is by debunking a few myths. Like myth one, change is ... Change is hard or slow or disruptive or whatever value judgment we like to place on it. Change isn't hard. Change just is. And the moment that we place those value judgments to the side, we open space for curiosity and empowerment. We move from being a spectator, change is happening to me, to being an active participant. I have a part of shaping how this unfolds. And when we approach change with this openness instead of judgment, we expand our capacity to move through it with steadiness and choice. Myth number two, we can engineer out the vulnerability. So much of traditional change management tries to control or sanitize the vulnerability of change. We over-clarify, we over-plan, we over-communicate, we over-pretend we know what we're doing, so people won't have big feelings about it. But here's the rub, change is vulnerable. It inherently has uncertainty, risk, and emotional exposure. People are going to feel the feels. And sometimes in our effort to manage the discomfort, managing change turns into managing people's reactions instead of leading with integrity and empathy. We end up manipulating participation instead of building trust and confidence in our ability to navigate the change. Vulnerability is not the obstacle to change, it's the path through it. When we step into this vulnerability, when we normalize it, when we meet it with empathy, and when we invite in skills and practices for feeling with the change, we model the very capacities that make us strong leaders: courage, empathy, emotional literacy, and agility. That's what makes people and organizations change ready, change agile, and change capable. Myth three, change is an event. Change isn't an event or a moment. It's an unfolding. It's a process of transition. I really appreciate how William and Suzanne Bridges frame this unfolding, starting with every new beginning starts with an ending. An expectation we must let go of, a treasure we must release, an identity, an idea, or a feeling of comfort we must let die. As leaders, that means making space for grief, frustration, fear, the full human experience of letting go. And after we do that, after that ending, comes the messy middle, that uncertain space of befuddlement, bewilderment, where the old is gone, but the new isn't quite clear yet. And this is often where we want to turn back, shut down, or sprint just to get through it, run away. But the messy middle is not a failure state. It's the landscape of becoming. When we learn to walk this part without retreating, without shutting down, without sprinting past the learning and the becoming, we begin to see this space as a creative space, a space where we're not tossed by the wind, but rather the navigators and guides of what is emerging. At SZH Consulting, we believe in supporting everyone in seeing, knowing, and unlocking change.